Today we will discuss about some problems on position vectors. Suppose this is point P which coordinate is x1, y1 and z1, and this is a point Q which coordinate x2, y2 and z2. We know the position vector of P is OP and position vector of Q is OQ. Position vector of P equal to xi, x1i, y1j, z1k, and position vector of Q equal to x2i, y2j and z2k. First we will calculate what is the vector PQ. This is very common problem on any vector problem. Now we know this is a triangle, this on origin, x axis, y axis and z axis, and we all know the triangle of parallelogram, triangle of vectors. This vector OP plus PQ equal to OQ. This is coming from triangle law. Any two vectors which can be represented by the two sides of a triangle in the same direction, then the third side taking in opposite direction will represent the sum of the two vectors. Then what is PQ? PQ equal to OQ minus OP. This vector minus this vector. Then what will happen? x2 minus x1 I, y2 minus y1j and z2 minus z1k. That is PQ vector. That is, if we want to calculate any vector PQ whose 2 points P and Q are given through the position vector, just subtract the final point minus initial point, Q vector minus P vector, final point minus initial point, then you will get the PQ vector. Okay. Now start with a very simple example. Suppose this is A vector equal to 2y plus 3j minus 4k, and this one B vector minus 4i plus 5j plus 9k. Then we will calculate here what is A plus B, second what is A minus B, third what is 5A, fourth what is A dot B, and what is A cross B. These are the all problems generally calculated in position vectors chapter. Number 1, how to calculate A plus B? We can calculate A plus B, just add the vectors componently, that is I coordinate, I vectors j vectors and k vectors. That is a plus b means just component wise at minus 4 plus 2, that is minus 2i, 5 plus 3, that is 8j, and 9 minus 4 means plus 5k. It is very simple. If we want to subtract a minus b, number 2, a minus b, just simply subtract component wise. 2 minus 4 minus 4, that is 6i, 3 minus 5 minus 2j, minus 4 minus 9 minus 13k. This is number 2. What is number 3? 5a. What is this? This is scalar multiplication of the vector a. Just multiply 5 with all components of a vector. That is 5 to the 10i, 5 3 ja 15j, 5 4 ja 20k. Clear? The first three is very simple: addition, subtraction and scalar multiplication, and all are done just component wise. Addition or subtraction component wise, and scalar multiplication just multiply the scalar number with all the components. Now the third and fourth, that is very important. You know, multiplication between the two vectors can be done in two ways. One is dot product, another is cross product. First one is dot product, a dot b. How can you calculate a dot b? I am just rewriting the vectors: 2i plus 3j minus 4k dot minus 4i plus 5j 9k. You know the rule. If we want to product two vectors in dot product, just component wise product, that is multiplication of 2i with 4, that is minus 8, 3 into 5, that is 15, minus 4 plus 9 minus 36 equal to 15 minus 44 equal to minus 9, that is minus 29. You all know dot product gives a scalar quantity. Two vectors, there is a dot product and we get the result minus 29, which is a scalar quantity. Now the last one is cross product, a cross b. Number 5, a cross b. How can we calculate a cross b? By taking the determinant I, j, k, 2, 3, minus 4, minus 4, 5 and 9. You know the rule, we can calculate the determinant along horizontally or in vertically, that is along the row or any column. If we calculate through the row, I into 9 3 are 27 plus 20 minus j into 18 minus 16 plus k into 10 plus 12. What is this? 47i minus 2j plus 22k. You see, cross product between the two vectors gives a vector quantity. A cross b gives the vector quantity. So it is very clear, we can calculate between any two vector, addition, subtraction, scalar multiplication, dot product and cross product. Another example, let A vector equal to 3i plus 4j minus 9k, B vector equal to minus 2i minus 6j plus 2k. Calculate A plus B dot A minus B. We can calculate or solve this problem in two methods. First of all, you can calculate A plus B, then A minus B, and then taking dot product. First method. What is A plus B? Component wise add I minus 2j minus 7k. What is A minus B? A minus B means 5i plus 10j minus 11k. Then take the dot product. Component was multiple, 5 1 is 5 minus 20 plus 77. What is 58? Another calculation may be done in this way. We know second method, A plus B dot A minus B. You see, this is an algebraic formula, A plus B into A minus B. And what is this? This is mod of A square into mod of B square. You can calculate in this way. What is mod of A? Mod of A means root over of 9 plus 16 plus 81 whole square. What is mod of B? Mod of B means 4 plus 36 plus 4 whole square. Root and square will vanish. What will get? 25, 1 plus 6 plus 7. 106 minus 44, 2, 62. In the next class, we will discuss about the angles between two vectors. How can we calculate the angles between two vectors when their directional cosine or directional ratio are given.